Guys, we're just about ready to get into this, so let's go ahead and talk in depth a little bit more about a couple of our teams, starting with the first one on the blue side here today. It's going to be Black Bunny Gaming, and my goodness, the best team in the league so far, a perfect record besides the one goal that's been missed. You've got Flock up top, you've got Gala, you've got Hammer, and you've got Ava's the manager. Definitely one of the best picks. I'm sure Ava's very happy with the squad right now. But look at Hammer's stats right now. Number 1 MVP, number 1 average score, number 1 goals per game, and number 2 shots per game, along with number 1 assists per game. And that's not even it. Gala with number 3 in goals per game. To have such heavy hitters on your team, everybody's gotta be scared of these guys.
I'm looking at these stats right now and just being absolutely terrified. Just seeing Hammer absolutely dominating the stat line here. And I would just like to point out in the like 5 that I see, like the 5 categories that we have. Top in MVP, top in score per game, top in goals per game, top in assists per game, and followed by Flock as second in assists per game. This Black Bunny Gaming squad is just so dominant here on paper and in game, and it is going to be very, very difficult for Gentle Paws to take them down here.
I absolutely agree. I even from when I'm in the middle of work and I just have it pulled up in the side, just with one AirBot in, just listening, hearing a lot about Hammer, or people even in the background, like when I'm just like not working and I'm home and just talking with people, like everything is mostly around Hammer being that like top player, being able to help out Black Bunny Gaming and getting their wins and stuff and keeping that win rate very high, as well as their average scores being probably one of the highest that I've seen off of the stat page, which is insane if you think about it. So they are a very good team together.
Well, that's one of our teams in this matchup. Let's look at the other one, the top 2 team in the league right now. We're going to be talking about Gentle Paws here, and an insane roster coming out from them as well. We got Factual Data, we got Static and Firestreak. Not as many accolades on this one. Static, top 3 in saves per game at that 2.38, but you cannot doubt these guys. They are here to play, and they are ready. You've seen them the past couple of weeks. They've had some great synergy, not necessarily getting all the results they might want, but they're going to try and turn it around against this Black Bunny Gaming squad.
Yeah, and one thing I want to point out here is that on their player cards here, every single one is marked as defender. This team has been just absolutely dominant in terms of defense, just not letting anything go through. And that's going to be a very interesting thing to see going up against Black Bunny Gaming, who has been just dominant on offense. And I'm really curious to see who will come out on top here. Will it be the amazing offense or the amazing defense? And we will have to see going into this game here.
Definitely, in my eyes, when I watched Fire Factual and Static just play together, just like even before the season started, like getting stuff together, working out everything, even like I think it was just as they were talking about it, they were looking for players and they got the third, which is Factual. I for some reason, even playing together or playing against them in like a scrim, just like with 2 other people that aren't even teamed up or any really in their server, they're a really strange, like really well put together team. Even though some of the plays don't work as well as they want to, or they can get over pressured, or sometimes they don't have that much of a good offense in some cases, they still are a really solid team, just getting put together in the way they are, with Static being that GC2 and then 2 C3s. That's a really stacked team in my opinion.
Agreed. And I mean, like, I gotta ask, guys, let's go just really quickly here. Give me your predictions on who's gonna win this, knowing both of these teams.
I, of course, earlier had gotten through my picks, as I've said before, I looked as much as I can between the two. If Gentle Paws could get together, I think they could win it. But my pick is between Black Bunny Gaming, mainly because of, you know, Hammer being that really good, like, it's talked outside of the RLF draft league and all that. So you hear everything about Hammer and stuff, and I really think that Black Bunny Gaming as a whole can take that and really destroy Gentle Paws. But even with Black Bunny Gaming being my pick, I do have to say I think Gentle Paws can be another Game 5 merchant, continue that streak of taking it to that final game and giving us that Champions Field we always want.
Yeah, and personally for me, as much as I want to see Black Bunny Gaming's downfall here, they've been so dominant here, and it would be like so great to show that they're not just going to run away with this. As much as I want to see that, until it happens, I'm going to have to be on their side here. I'm going Black Bunny Gaming.
I'm just going to say it right now. I think Gentle Paws has exactly what it takes to take down the squad. They've got the synergy. They've got everything that they need to do. They just need to put it together. I have to vote for Black Bunny Gaming here. I think that their offensive pressure is going to be insane. I think that those saves are going to do Gentle Paws some really good work. But if they cannot come forward and deal with these, get on the counterattack really well, it's not going to mean anything. Black Bunny Gaming's just going to have the higher accuracy, and they're going to go for it. But guys, it's time. The match that everybody has been waiting for is now about to happen. It's Black Bunny Gaming and Gentle Paws. Black Bunny Gaming trying to keep their record as totally unpredictable. You know how it is. You guys know they want to win everything. Gentle Paws, they're going to do the best they can to take this, but we're going straight into game one, guys. Let's get this started.
And we see here just immediate pressure from Gentle Paws going into the Black Bunny Gaming half, but immediately turning that around. Black Bunny Gaming just starting to get some shots on net already in the first 15 seconds. Now pass back over to Hammer, and very, very close there. But it looks like it's going to pop out over to Flock, who's going to take this up. Not going to get the best touch. It's going to be cleared out over into the center. Firestreak's going to try and take this. Has no boost, but Gala's going to almost get bumped there. Firestreak's going to put it over. Static very close with the shot, and Hammer's going to clear that one away. And already, this is looking very intense.
Now Factual Data trying to find something to the corner. And Firestreak looks to the shot. It's going to be off and out. And that's a good move from Gentle Paws there. But Hammer is going to take control of this ball now. Going upfield. Trying to get something off the wall. Looking for the double tap. Firestreak is going to be able to push that one away. And looking for the pass over to Static. Very lateral movement across the field. However, a miss coming out. That's going to be all Black Bunny Gaming, but no one there to take the shot. And now it might be an open net opportunity the other way, but it bounces off the corner. And we're seeing both teams with opportunities here, CookieCat, but we're not quite finding the net just yet.
Absolutely. That missed touch could have meant everything for that one team if Black Bunny Gaming could have just got that one shot in. They just couldn't find the angle, couldn't get it in. But now it's up to Gentle Paws to find their way out of this half and make some kind of counterattack to get it out. Fire looking to start that. Flock really wanting to get that demo, just not having enough boost. Looking for the double tap in. Gala. Hammer, again, with a play, just keeping the pressure high as they go for the air dribble. Gets 50'd by Firestreak. Flock, who's get awarded with the save for that one. And now Static coming off of the wall, looking for a pass. Gets the dunk off Hammer, but it's not in the way that they want. Now it's into the corner. Factual Data trying to get something here. Static in the back half, getting 50'd by Gala. Now it's actually really in favor for Gentle Paws now as it comes up. Firestreak Fox coming up really quickly. And it's still looking really solid between the two as we move this on.
Yeah, and we're seeing a lot of pressure from Gentle Paws here, something that I really didn't expect from this defense-oriented team. They're really putting the Black Bunny Gaming defense on a lot of pressure here and really just testing it as much as they can. But Black Bunny Gaming has also had a lot of breakaway chances, as we see one here. Gala trying to get the read there, but just not able to get the touch there. And then Firestreak once again just trying to push this one down, but Hammer just once again just constant pressure here.
Ooh.
And that's going to lead to this goal here. Gala just placing that perfectly in front of that corner so Hammer can just slot that one in. And 1-0 with only 2 minutes left. Even though Black Bunny is up, I still feel this could go either way.
And I mean, it was such a close one from Factual there and Firestreak. They just couldn't get the touches that they needed right at that moment. You saw Static looking for the bump as well, but Hammer just doing really good to maneuver around it and get the shot in. But another offensive opportunity comes out for Black Bunny. Flock goes for the shot. It's going to be an open net. Static doesn't have the boost to get there, though. No. And Hammer is going to be able to turn that one away. However, the ball past Flock. He does jump in the air and get that one at the end. Another ball into the midfield, but we're seeing GentlePaws staying back a little bit, not pushing up far enough to take opportunities like this, and it's really going to cost them in the end here. Hammer looking at an open net once again, and Factual Data going to be able to get back just in time. But Flock going to keep that offensive pressure going. He's got another touch on it. The flick is high. Gala puts it off of the side wall, and Static is going to be able to clear this left. 1 minute left for GentlePaws to tie this series up.
Absolutely. It's a long walk when you go between these two teams. Black Bunny really putting a lot of that pressure to keep it in the half of GentlePaws. Firestreak able to clear that one out while not allowing any too much pressure to get built up. But again, even with the counterattacks, they're really struggling to find that net. They're doing their best. Flock able to get the ball. Has low boost. Hammer's going to clear it away. Factual's looking to put some pressure. Now Fire is looking to attack it as Gala gets it over. Static with the pass. It's a missed touch, so it's not going to go pretty much anywhere. Gala with the touch. A back pass from Fire. Very interesting choice. Flock looking to put this to the backboard. Does so. Cleared away by Static. Now Gala with control. Tries to 50, but no 50 really detected. Another open net and down to the backboard. Black Bunny Gaming looking to seal this away. As it does so, it touches the ground. Game 1 goes to Black Bunny.
And this was a lot closer of a game than I expected. A lot of offense coming out here from GentlePaws, something that I really didn't expect. And one thing that I saw in that game is that they were really being physical in terms of their playstyle, trying to get a lot of bumps and demos on the Black Bunny Gaming side. And I feel like that's what they're going to need to do in order to take down this team. But of course, they don't want to do it too much because getting those bumps and demos requires you to commit to them. And if you don't get it, now you're just completely out of position. And knowing how dangerous this Black Bunny Gaming team is on offense, you don't want to commit too hard or else you are going to concede.
I gotta agree with that. As everybody getting ready for game 2, not really any replays to show on that one. Not a lot happened, just a really nice goal at the end there for Black Bunny. But as we get into game 2, guys, definitely going to be wanting to see where GentlePaws go with this one, as they are definitely on the back foot now. Black Bunny Gaming going to do what they can here to try and get one. Almost a shot in by Gala. It's going to be brought back to the Black Bunny Gaming side by Firestreak. And now Factual, no boost on the play. Gonna have to wait for someone to come in 50. That was going to be Gala, who sends it over into the corner. Firestreak with a good touch towards midfield. Flock is going to be positioned very well to pass that back to one of his teammates. And we're already seeing another shot come in from Hammer. And that's an excellent pass to start game 2.
Absolutely. A beautiful just 50 from Gala. A great read from Hammer. Factual Data just not enough time to get there. And as we get to this next kickoff, GentlePaws in the back foot trying to find their way. It's only 30 seconds in, so they have a lot of time. As Factual tries to make that redeeming shot. Fire missing touch, now an open net. Static is able to get back in time. 50 out to the mid. No one challenging that from GentlePaws as Static's able to hit that to the ceiling. Factual over to Fire, who picks up some boost, looking to get it out, gets a nice touch out, wanting to go for the bump, but no one's there to get bumped by him. Just not a good opportunity. Factual now up to Gala. Gala looking to get one more, does so, wants that third touch, but it's not going to happen. The shot over to Factual, can't get it, blocked by 2 players on Black Bunny Gaming. They just don't want it to happen now. A pass from Gala, beautiful. A pass from Hammer, beautiful shot from Gala. Absolutely insane plays, seeing that Gala was there, ready, open field, just catching Gentle Paws off guard.
Yeah, and we're seeing Hammer and Gala just really linking up in this game, and Gentle Paws is really going to have to be aware of that going forward, just knowing that these guys can just really link up very quickly if you're not careful. And we see that almost happening again, getting a pass out to Flock, but it's not going to end up in a goal here. Now instead, Firestreak trying to take this one down to the corner. It's going to get cleared out into the center. Static getting a good 50, but Flock's just there to clear it out. Black Bunny really showing that they aren't just offense. They can also be defensive when they need to be. And they are really popping off on defense. But as I say that, Flock just getting a really good pop over Static here, and it's now 3 goals in only 2 minutes, and it's starting to look like Black Bunny is once again just running away with just this entire league.
And it's really rough when you're looking at Gentle Paws here. They have a lot of offensive opportunities, but it's a big positioning game. A lot of people are not there for the touches when they need to come through, and Black Bunny Gaming is really taking advantage of whenever they do push up to try and take the most advantageous touches over for the counterattack, and it seems to be working out really well. Now we see here another shot coming out in front of the net, but Hammer going to be the first one to that. If you're Gentle Paws, you need to have somebody up in the air already ready to challenge that. You're going to have to play a little bit faster if you're going to want to get past this Black Bunny Gaming squad. Now Hammer going for a shot. It's going to be off to the side. Another shot falling into the net, stopped by Factual Data. And look at the boost totals on Gentle Paws. There's nothing. Their demo comes out, and Firestreak finally gets 100. Now Flock, over to the side, has to cut this to make sure that it stays away from the net. Firestreak gets 2 touches on it, but Static, not expecting that to come through, has to try to pass that to Factual Data, who was over on the side getting boost. Gala into the corner. And now, with 2 minutes remaining on the clock here, Gentle Paws needs to score, like, right now if they want to try and get a foothold in this game number 2. But another demo coming through, and it looks like Black Bunny Gaming isn't going to give them any opportunities as Flock clears this out to the midfield.
I hate to say this, but it is just sometimes whenever I've noticed lately when I'm watching, when you guys are casting, a lot of the positioning it's just not there, or it's a lot of passive. And seeing as Flock and Gala are getting that 50 out to the clear, Flock's now taking control. It's a lot of passive plays between Gentle Paws. I think if they could be, and this could go for the game 3, it could make it a lot better, as Hammer gets a beautiful shot straight and off of the wall. Static just not expecting such a powerful shot. It's just straight in. Static on just bad timing on it. Not able to get there. Now we're up by 4. Not even 1 point for Gentle Paws. They are getting close, but not close enough.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to agree with you there. I feel like Gentle Paws is just being far too passive in this game, which is allowing Black Bunny to just have all of the space that they need. As you see here, Flock just beating one, and then just having so much time between the next defender challenging them. And I feel that Gentle Paws is going to really have to get the pressure up. And it looks like they might be listening in, because Gentle Paws has now upped the pressure just that little bit, just enough to get this open net here. But with 57 seconds left, this game might be chalked, but they are going to have to just keep up the pressure, just keep up the momentum, start stealing boosts, just giving Black Bunny Gaming absolutely zero space to work with going forward.
And at this,
as we see,
sorry. At this point in the game, I was going to say you need to take a look at Black Bunny Gaming a little bit. As if you remember from last week, there were 2 times in a row where Black Bunny Gaming were up by 4 goals, and you know what happened? They got tied, almost at least, by Floof Crew in the last game, but they definitely tied it up in that game number 2, and that's something that you see a lot from this Black Bunny Gaming squad, is they'll release the throttle a little bit in that last minute of the game, and if Gentle Paws can take advantage of that, they might be able to bring this back. However, with 15 seconds left, I think this might be chalked. However, Static gonna try and get one more, and you can see it in the Black Bunny Gaming side. You can see that hesitation and that, like, laid backness that the entire team has leading to this goal. And if Gentle Paws can continue on with this momentum into game 3, I think we might see a much different one. But so far, Black Bunny Gaming about to go on to match point here.
Oh. And, this, as soon as I saw that kickoff, the bad touch from, I think it was Flock, just an unfortunate bad touch. Static capitalizing on that very quick to get onto there. And now we're at just 1 point game. It's just one kickoff with 7 seconds. As long as they can keep this up, they may be able to take this to game 3 without going into match point. And it's looking great, but not so much for Gentle Paws as the timer counts down. Black Bunny Gaming looking to set it down. Actual with the miss. Unfortunate for Gentle Paws.
That was a really unfortunate miss, but as I was saying, Gentle Paws really needs to start upping the pressure, upping the momentum, and it looks like that was what they were doing. While I will admit that Black Bunny was starting to relinquish pressure just a little bit, we also saw Gentle Paws really start to step up there and really started to just be a lot more aggressive going into the latter half of that. A position where in order to win this series they have to reverse sweep. It is a very difficult position, but they are, like, I know this team, this Gentle Paws team, if anyone can do it, I know that they can. And while Black Bunny Gaming is a very formidable opponent, I know that they can be taken down, and we shall see if today's the day.
And to talk about difficult situations here, as this is game 3 and Black Bunny Gaming has an EU player, we are going to be playing game 3 on EU, which means the entire team of Gentle Paws is also going to be at that ping disadvantage. They definitely wanted to win that game number 2. Unfortunately, could not quite do it. But we're going to have to see them come back first on EU and then bring it back to the NA servers to try and bring this past this team. And that's going to be a very tough task for this Gentle Paws squad.
Absolutely. I am excited to see them try to claw their way back into this fight. It is match point game in terms of Black Bunny. One game could mean the difference between Gentle Paws not continuing this and Black Bunny taking the victory, as a wonderful kickoff happens just straight to the crossbar. Luckily for Gentle Paws, it was not on target. Gala over the pass to Flock. Flock not getting the touch they wanted, and here comes Hammer. Trying to get that second touch in. Another touch from Hammer. Can't find the net. Neither can Flock. As Flock looking to pass it, cleared away by Static. It's a lot of space between it, though. Fire gets it to the backboard. Here comes Factual to look for the score. Gets it around Hammer. A beautiful start. Flock getting demoed in the back half, as well as a double demo. Hammer just not reading that touch from Factual in time.
And I'd also like to point out, both Hammer and Flock have now switched to the Cybertruck, which is a very interesting play, possibly trying to get into the heads of Gentle Paws here for this possibly final game. But this might be coming back to bite them, as we see them immediately going down in this third game. And we might start to be seeing that this car might actually be a bit difficult for them to control, as it does have a different hitbox than the Octane and Fennec that we usually see. And we shall have to see how this plays out as we go on. But we can see Hammer using that hitbox fairly well, getting that touch there. And now Flock having to clear this one out, but Static's immediately there. Flock having to just jump up, try and get as just any touch that he can, and luckily gets it. But we can see Gentle Paws just not relinquishing pressure here. And now an open net there, Gala is able to get that save there. But once again, Gentle Paws just putting up so much pressure here. And we're starting to see Black Bunny Gaming scrambling a little bit on their defensive side. But as I say that, Black Bunny Gaming once again coming through, having just a single chance on offense, and they take it in stride, putting it under Static there and tying up this game. What a goal.
And you can see a little bit of a double commit coming out from Gentle Paws there. A little bit of panic in the back line as Static hits that across the net. And nobody expecting it to come out. Now another shot coming out from Hammer. Gonna hit off of the corner and out. I'm not sure if that was a save or if it just bounced off. I don't think I saw the save icon appear anywhere. So I will assume that it was just a little bit too far out. Meanwhile, while you were talking about that Cybertruck hitbox, definitely weird having that hybrid one. The actual back half of the car, basically unusable. The ball will clip right through it. So you have to be really careful with your touches. You have to make sure they are very front-heavy focused. And meanwhile, on the side of Gentle Paws, I did notice that they were keeping the pressure up a lot, and that is exactly what they need to do. They need to be speedy and start attacking with a little bit more ferocity, as it did give them that first goal of the game. Now Gala coming in, trying to get a second one for Black Bunny Gaming. It's going to be put off to the side, but another big shot. Factual Data has it in front of the net. Static going to block the shot from Flock, and Gala going to look for one more of a fire streak, going to have it all the way to the side. Boost total is looking low on Gentle Paws, and Static going to get a pivotal clear for the team.
Absolutely, they are getting close. Here comes Flock, trying to get a flick into the net, just not working how they want it to. Gala with a shot to the backboard, looking for a double touch, cleared away by Static. Good on that to read it. It's Factual now trying to get it around one. Misses the touch as Hammer capitalizes on that really quickly. Gala with the shot, it's off the crossbar, it's not in, it goes out. And Hammer and Flock are now waiting for another opportunity. As they go for the shot, Static gets the clear away, not to any of the players of their team, making it really hard for them to keep possession. And now Gala with the 50, Flock going up off the wall. Fire is going to pass it over to Static, who's looking to get it out to the mid. Hammer is going to clear this away. Now Hammer with another touch, Factual to the wall. It might be a little bit dangerous for the team of Gentle Pauses to the backboard of their own goal. Now Static having a lot of space with this. They get the 50, not the way they want, but here comes Factual off the wall. Gala gets the clear. Static now in the back half is going to bang it back to the corner. Hammer faking out the challenge as Hammer is taking this again, tries to get the 50. Factual able to read it away and getting the touch to favor them. Off the corner it goes. Gala off the wall looking for Flock. No touch from Flock. Now Factual 50'd off by Hammer, who's looking for the pass. A weird touch by Fire, but is able to recover and get out of that position.
Yeah, and we're seeing a lot of pressure coming out from both teams. I'm starting to think that in terms of aggressiveness, they're very, very level right now. But one thing that I feel will push this in either direction is some bumps or demos. But as I say that, Static getting a massive breakaway there. The entirety of Black Bunny Gaming just being pushed up just that little bit too far. And Flock just so close to getting that, but not able to get there in time. And now Gentle Paws is up 1 goal with 23 seconds left. This is possibly the best position that they could be in, given the circumstances. But we see Hammer immediately trying to respond, going for that back wall read, but Fire's going to clear this out. Flock doesn't have any boost, and Fire is going to try and take advantage of that. Hammer getting the demo there, and now Factual is just going to try and keep this into the corner, trying to just buy as much time as possible. Hammer tries to pop it over, but Fire's there. And Gentle Paws has taken a game off of Black Bunny Gaming. And my goodness, what a way to do it.
Definitely impressive coming out from Gentle Paws there. They are going to be able to make this go to a Game 4 at the minimum. They're going to be looking for that Game 5 here really soon back on the NA servers. But my goodness, a really good bounce back from the team. They did start having a little bit more aggression, which we like to see. But they're going to have to do that for 2 more games if they want to take this series.
Absolutely. They do have a lot of work behind them. Again, this is still match point for Black Bunny Gaming. It all it takes is just one goal to end it all, that or an entire game where it's 4-0. There's a lot that they could work on. There's a lot that they could do. They need more pressure. They need more offensive stuff. They need more defense. They need to be ready for anything that this Black Bunny Gaming is throwing at them. And as we get started, fresh 5 minutes on the clock, as Fire getting kickoff by Hammer. Static making that play. Off the corner, it bounces up high. No one challenging, but Hammer's able to clear it away. Gala getting the touch over to the wall. Looking for one more. Can't get the touch. Now Static. Looking to pass it out to the mid. Gets it off the roller. Here comes Fire. Getting beat by Gala over to the corner. Hammer's now in close proximity. Gets the demo on Factual Data. So now it goes all the way back into the Black Bunny's half. It's the first time that we've seen a lot of pressure in terms of Gentlepaw to get it all the way to that half. And now it's cleared over to the corner. Factual Data looking for 150. Not enough boost to make that challenge. And Static staying on that ball. A beautiful pressure to keep the retention of that ball and keep it away from Black Bunny Gaming. But now it's backboard with an open net from Gala as they put the first point of the game.
And I'd also like to point out just a very honestly hilarious bump by Flock there, right on the corner there, keeping Static away from that goal to just allow Gala to just slam that one home and putting Black Bunny up. And I was going to say before they scored, I was seeing a little bit of confusion on the Black Bunny Gaming side, but now that they've scored that goal, once they're back up in the lead, I'm expecting that hesitation is going to be completely gone now. And I guess I was right, because Gala slamming that one off the backboard for Hammer, and Hammer just slotting that one right into the right side of the goal, and the defender's just not able to get there. And it looks like Black Bunny may have hesitated a little bit in that third game, but is now trying to run away with this series here.
And unfortunately for Gentle Paws, just allowing those goals to go in. Unfortunate circumstances leading to that, but you gotta work with what you got, and Gentle Paws now gonna need to have 3 goals at least against this Black Bunny Gaming squad to take this win. Just 2 to tie it up. Now Gala going to be able to get this ball. And Factual Data having to run back for boost here. He does go for the 50 instead on Hammer, but it's just going to leave it for Gala as they get another touch and a miss on the backfield. It's going to be another goal for Flock as Black Bunny Gaming go up by 3.
Definitely just an unfortunate misread by Static, not getting the jump off that they wanted. The ball does what the ball wants to do, and you need to read it. Sometimes you get the incorrect read, and it's just not the way you want it. Hammer trying to keep that away. Gets the clear out. Factual with the pass over to the wall. Fire turning on that quickly to put a pressure on as it goes to the corner. Block out to the mid. A beautiful touch by Gala. Hammer going up. Calling off their teammates, saying, I got it. Now it bounces off. Gala looking to put this off the corner, looking for a shot. Factual's not going to let that happen as it goes off the back wall. A pass out to the mid off the crossbar. And Static getting beat by Gala as it goes straight to the net, but it's just too wide. Gala was looking for that 4th goal to try to at least set them another buffer zone. And here comes Hammer with a beautiful air dribble. Gets a nice little read off that ball. Flicks it over one. And now we're up with that 4th goal.
And I personally have been in this situation. It is a terrifying situation. What Gentle Paws needs to do is just step back, regroup, and Black Bunny Gaming is on match point. At this point, Gentle Paws just needs to go all out. They need to try absolutely everything, and it looks like that's exactly what Static is doing. Immediately off kickoff, getting a roll off the ceiling there, air dribbling that, and getting a very interesting touch off the backboard there. But that's going to give the momentum back to Gentle Paws here, and they're just going to have to try and run with this momentum as much as they can. They have absolutely nothing to lose in this game, and their playstyle needs to show it. But oh my goodness! an insane own goal. Just really unfortunate touch there. Flock hitting off back wall, and Firestreak with an insane touch there. Sadly, the complete wrong way. And we see Firestreak saying, "Not like this. That is indeed not how you want to go down." And in order to not go down, they're just going to have to try and keep up the pressure as much as they can. As we see a pass going out to Static here. Going to try for the double here, going up off the backboard, but Hammer just playing that patient and trying to control it down. Gala getting the clear out, and it is once again another goal. 6-1 up, 1 minute 53 seconds left. It is looking very bad for Gentle Paws.
And at this point, Gentle Paws just have to go and just balls to the wall, just do whatever they can to try and get fast goals as much as possible. This one might be a little bit too far away from them now, and Black Bunny Gaming, good on them to show that they've still got exactly what it takes to take this series. They lost that one game, and we kind of saw this in the last series they had too. They got angry. They went and started getting barn burner after barn burner, and the shots have just never stopped for them. And here comes another one. It is going to be pushed away by Static, but you got to give props to Black Bunny Gaming. These guys are insane on the pitch right now, and it's looking like no team in the league right now stands a chance against them. We're gonna have to possibly wait till next week for another potential challenger to step up here, as the Brazil is looking more and more likely, as over a minute remains for Black Bunny Gaming to get another goal here.
Yeah, as you were mentioning, I had just stepped away for a moment, come back to see a 6-1 scoreboard. Absolutely insane. Gala looking to do it, but Static's not going to allow the Brazil just yet. They want to at least not get Braziled. That's all they can ask for, knowing that they can't really win this match. Factual looking to go off the double tap. Hammer's going to stop that play and clear it to the corner. Now Gala with full boost in the tank goes down the field. Static with the 50 out. It's going to go to the back wall, cleared away by Flock. Now Fire with the quick turn, trying to get it around. Flock does so, but not in the way they wanted. Factual getting that, wanted to get one more touch, but not happening. Gala in the background, fighting with Static to make them mess up so they can get that Brazil. A beautiful flick saved by Gala on low boost. And Factual trying their best, doing everything they can to at least open up some opportunities. They're not getting Brazil just yet, but Hammer's really wanting it. Here comes Flock with the shot, blocked by Static. And Hammer with one more final attempt for the Brazil shot off the back wall. Static is going to clear it away. Flock unable to get it to that corner.
And once again, Black Bunny Gaming showing their absolute dominance in this league so far. But honestly, I've got to give props to Gentle Paws there. Taking a game off of this team is not easy at all, and they were able to do it very similar to the way that Floof Crew did it last week, letting Black Bunny Gaming get 2-0 up and then taking a game off when their guards were down. And that honestly might be the strategy to take down this Black Bunny Gaming crew going forward, is just kind of let them think they're running away with it and then just suddenly coming back with all the momentum in the world. But either way, what a fantastic game this was.
And Black Bunny Gaming outscoring 10-6 on that series. You could definitely tell that in that last game, they really picked up the pace and took it to Gentle Paws right there. And it was a rough one for sure when it comes to Gentle Paws. They were doing everything they could, but I think in the end, it was all mainly just it was more or less just like a positioning game for Gentle Paws. They just didn't seem to be in the right place when they needed to be, and Black Bunny Gaming really did well to take advantage of all of that for their team.